Homelessness. According to the Homeless Statistics Project, 25% of people who are homeless are dealing with some form of mental illness, while 45% struggle with substance abuse or a combination of both. This is far more than the general population, and it makes it difficult to measure exactly how many people are affected by these conditions. Mental illness is often accompanied by behavioral and cognitive issues, which make it difficult for individuals to maintain stable housing or employment. People who are suffering from addiction or mental illness are particularly susceptible to homelessness and substance abuse, and they are often stigmatized and excluded from mainstream society. Research has shown that substance abuse is more common among young people who become homeless. And it is one of the biggest causes of homelessness. Those who are newly homeless often turn to alcohol or drugs as a way to cope with their stress and trauma. While substance abuse may be used as a self-medicating mechanism, the statistics indicate that addiction can result in homelessness. It has also been shown that about 2/3 of those who are permanently homeless have a primary substance use disorder. Further, about 30% of people who are chronically homeless suffer from a serious mental illness. A recent study found that opioid use disorder is strongly linked to homelessness and substance abuse. In fact, according to the research conducted with the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs, homeless mothers are 90% more likely to struggle with addiction. In addition, many have suffered physical abuse, sexual assault, and other abuse, and are now dealing with the consequences of these. However, this doesn't mean that homelessness is necessarily a cause of addiction, as Lisa S. attests. Overdoses. Overdose deaths are a major concern for city officials, especially given the disproportionate impact of homelessness on overdose rates. In the fiscal year ending June 30, 2021, 640 New Yorkers died from drug overdoses. DHS staff submitted 823 overdose-related incident reports. Homeless people make up less than 1% of the city's population, yet they account for almost 10% of overdose deaths. Overdose deaths among non-Hispanic white homeless individuals are significantly higher than for comparable low-income people who have housing. In fact, these homeless individuals are twice as likely as low-income, non-Hispanic white men to experience an opioid overdose. This trend is particularly alarming given that homeless people tend to be at higher risk for opioid overdoses than the general population. However, this does not mean that all homeless people suffer from drug addiction. While homelessness is not a direct cause of overdose deaths, substance abuse often contributes to homelessness. According to a recent report by the U.S. Conference of Mayors, more than 2/3 of the homeless population are addicted to alcohol. 26% of those without a home also suffer from serious mental illness. Homelessness and addiction statistics show that both are related. If both problems are treated, homelessness and overdose deaths can be prevented.